vehicle we've left out. And I did it on purpose because this gentleman hails out of Cobra Creek, Colorado. In the 1994 Ford, 572 cubic inches of Ford power. 3 years ago, he busted onto the circuit and everybody thought of him as the bad boy of monster truck racing. I personally feel it's an undeserved title because I'll tell you what, when the chips are down or something goes wrong, he's probably the first to come out and lend a helping hand. The last 3 years, the former Bigfoot mechanic has done his best to sink those fangs in the side of the Bigfoot can. Wait.
Give me this mic. I want to make one point clear. You're trying to portray me as Mr. Nice Guy. I didn't get this far as making it Mr. Nice Guy. I want to make one thing clear to all my fans. You see those red eyes on that snake? They're not green anymore. They're red for revenge. I got robbed here last year. I got robbed the year before. I'm not going home until I take each and every one of these guys out. The Wildfoot, the Grave Digger, Shocker, I don't care who you are. And I need you to know what monster truck racing is all about.
Yeah, you show.
Well, I guess everything I had to say has gone by the wayside. How about it, Salinas? On a count of three, I want to hear a big loud roaring. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Colt Cobra had worked so hard the last 3 years in the snake fight to come up with a little bit better image, just flushed it here in a matter of 10 seconds. Well, now comes the man they call Colt Cobra. He's going to have to walk an awful lot of talk here this afternoon. Is there anybody here that might be pulling for the snake fight this afternoon? Really interesting story. A former Bigfoot mechanic was injured in a shop accident. He went to Bob Chandler and said, Bob, look, I got this big scar in my face. I really want to drive the truck. Bob said, look, you're what we call a bad attitude, a head case. We're not letting you drive a Bigfoot truck. He said, all right, I'll go build my own. So he begged, he borrowed, he mortgaged his house, and this is what he's built. In the last 3 years, he has done his darndest to sink those fangs in the side of the Bigfoot as many times as he can. Not the most well-spoken individual, but well-meaning. Colt Cobra, the working man's hero. Anybody now pulling for this guy, the snake bite? Another 5-second penalty handed out for Colt Cobra, the snake bite, a little bit squirrely on the far end. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Give Colt Cobra a round of applause. Billy, I know he runs to the mouth, but I'll tell you what, he'll be down there when he gets near the finals. MH Shirley, they're going to bring out the water truck here, put a little bit of water down on the track so we can get going with the tough trucks. Colt Cobra may be rethinking his thought pattern. Still want to remind you about the first annual Red Ballin Memorial Bull Mania. That's coming up Saturday, June 18th. If you need more information, call them here at 449-3965. Women's barrel racing, jackpot bull riding. And I'm seeing Colt Cobra rolling to the line right now in the snake bite. Working man's hero. He's trying to buck the system and make it on his own. And this will be interesting who they pair him up with. It looks like it'll be Gary Schott in the Terminator. A Chevy Ford showdown. Gary Schott cleaning out the Terminator a little bit. How many people are pulling for that red Chevy, the Terminator? Who's pulling for the snake bite? some problems underneath the Terminator. So Club Cobra and the Snake Bite will go into the semifinal round as well. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Give Club Cobra a round of applause. The fans flying high in the forge this afternoon.